What's up YouTube? This is Coach Donnie with ElevateYourself.org. This is the second video on how to improve your knee pain, which is a video suggested by John Luong. The first video we talked about how to improve your jumping and landing biomechanics, how to improve your mobility, and also improving your flexibility. If you haven't watched the first video, please click the link right here. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to strengthen weak areas. Oftentimes, when you have muscular imbalances, you create injuries because one part of the body is working harder than the other, and that creates an unequal distribution of force or tension in areas that don't need to be tense. People often experience knee pain because they become quad dominant. That means their quadriceps are doing more work than they need to, and your glutes, hams, and lower back are becoming weaker and weaker. And we want to rebalance that. Remember, proper jumping form means shifting your hips back. So we want to make sure we strengthen our posterior chain. One great exercise to do that are Romanian deadlifts. Now the difference between Romanian deadlifts and conventional deadlifts is that my legs are straighter, so I'm decreasing the amount of work that my quadriceps do, and I'm placing more tension on my hamstrings, lower backs, and my glutes. So you start this exercise like any other deadlift. You're going to start with the bar as close to your shins as possible, maybe near midfoot depending on the length of your legs. And I'm going to grip just outside my knees and have my feet shoulder width apart. So I'm lowering it. I'm going to keep my legs almost straight but bent just so I can have blood flow. I'm going to shift my hips back and lean over the bar. My chest should be in front of the bar. And I'm going to go as low as possible before my back starts to round like this. So you want to keep your back locked out. And then I pull up toward my body by driving my hips through the bar. So I lower it by keeping the bar close. And then I should feel a lot more tension on my hamstrings. So I shift my hips back, go as low as I can before I start to round, and I pull up. Now conventional deadlift will look more like this. Knee is slightly bent, and I can drive through with quadriceps as well as my hamstrings. You won't be able to lift as much with Romanians, but the whole point is to transfer the weight behind you so you can develop your hamstrings more. And this is what it looks like from the profile. So I start by shifting my hips back and bringing my chest over the bar as low as possible, and then I pull up. Go as low as down. Lower the bar, keep the bar close, and then pull by driving my hips through the bar. When you're doing Romanian deadlifts, you want to keep the weight fairly light, and your focus is to develop high rep. You're not trying to go heavy and low rep, you want to go high rep with a little bit lighter weight. Second exercise are good mornings. This is where I place the barbell behind my neck, and I bend forward. And same concept as the Romanian deadlifts, I keep my legs mostly straight, and I lean forward as far as I can, and I stand straight up. Lean forward as far as I can, and then I stand straight up. My lumbar is locked out and flexed to protect my lower back the entire time. This is what it looks like from the profile. Lean forward, stand up. Same thing as the Romanians, you don't want to go too heavy on the good mornings. Higher rep, medium weight. The last exercise I'll be showing you is called the leg curl. Now I don't have a leg curl machine at the gym that I use, but when I go to 24-Hour Fitness or any major commercial gym, they should have this machine. It's a very common machine to help focus on developing your hamstrings. I have a bench here to demonstrate what the machine looks like, and then you can go ahead and try it out at the gym. So one where you lie on your stomach, the bar is placed above my heels, I start straight, and I curl up. The three exercises we went over are the Romanian deadlifts, good mornings, and leg curls. And these are three great exercises to help build up your hamstrings, your posterior chain, because oftentimes jumpers tend to become quad dominant, and as a result they become too strong relative to the back of their body. So we need to make sure we rebalance the body, and strong jumping actually happens from this area, not necessarily this area. So I recommend doing each exercise, 3 sets of 15 for each exercise. You want to keep the weight pretty light, like I said before. Then you can increase the weight little by little to start developing more strength in that area. One last aspect of strength that I'll be covering is making sure that your legs are the same size and of the same strength. Oftentimes we'll have one leg stronger than the other, or if you take a measuring tape and you measure the center of your thigh in a flexed position, compare the size of one leg compared to the other, oftentimes one leg will be smaller than the other, and that's what causes knee pain as well. One way to address the size work is to make sure that to do a little bit more work on the leg that's weaker. One easy way is the leg press machine. The machine is where I'm lying on my back and I'm pressing a weight against my body. I'm pushing with my leg. So just focus on doing one leg and keep the weight light and extend all the way through. And if you're at home and you don't have access to a leg press machine or your gym doesn't have one, just put your hand on a chair and just focus on one-legged squats. And ideally, you can try to do it without assistance, but if you can't do it, then you can put your hand there and just focus on high reps with one leg. You can also do one-legged leg curls, one-legged leg extension, anything to make sure you focus on improving the muscle mass as well as the strength of your weaker leg. So far in this video, we talked about how to improve the strength in our posterior chain because most jumpers are quad dominant and we want to rebalance the body that way, front to back. The second way to rebalance the body is to make sure that one leg is just as strong as the other one. Oftentimes we have a weaker leg and a stronger leg, and one knee is going to give out because one knee is doing more work than the other. Your goal is to make sure you build up the strength as well as the muscle mass of one leg so it's at least near the same size, if not the same size as your dominant leg. Please remember to like this video and share it with your friends who are experiencing knee pain. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please remember to like this video and share it with your friends who are experiencing knee pain. And if you would like me to cover any other videos regarding athletic training, volleyball, or fitness, please leave your suggestions in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video.